Yes, so Hairless here. Today we have a song called The Code by an artist called Nemo. Nemo is Swiss and they were this year's Eurovision winner. This was a real life suggestion from a friend. They know that I didn't watch Eurovision this year. I've not seen any of the acts. I've not listened to any of the songs. I did see all of last year's because of like a viewing party, but this year I've been completely removed from it. I was told this song is really good and that I will probably like it a lot. So I thought, why not watch it for the first time with all of you and then do a bit of analysis on it. I've not done much research into this one at all really, but I did look up the lyrics. They're on screen now if you want to pause and read through them. And when looking up the lyrics on a website, I saw this sentence that said, their song is a complete package from touching lyrics to musical highs. It blends pop, rap and opera elements seamlessly. I am intrigued. Nemo, the artist themselves, said about the lyrics, the code is about the journey I started with the realization that I am neither a man nor a woman. Finding myself has been a long and often difficult process for me. But nothing feels better than the freedom I have gained by realizing that I am non-binary. So this is it. This is the context I have. They won Eurovision. I've been told by people in real life that I should enjoy it. The online descriptions of it are very interesting. Let's get straight into it.
Welcome to the show. Let everybody know I'm done playing the game. I'll break out of the chains. You better buckle up. I'll pour another cup. This is my boy, so drink it up, my friend. Whoa, whoa, this story is I went to hell and back to find myself on track. I broke the code, whoa, like ammonite. I just gave it some time. Now I found paradise. I broke the code, whoa, yeah. Let me tell you a tale about life, for the good and the bad, better hold on tight. Who decides what's wrong, what's right? Everything is balance, everything's light. I got so much on my mind, and I've been awake all night. I'm so pumped, I'm so psyched, it's bigger than me. I'm getting so hyped, like let me taste the lows and highs. Let me feel that burning fright. This story is my truth. I went to heaven back.
Whoa, it really is a mix of so many things, of everything in here. I can see what the description I read in the intro, what they meant by that. And Nemo, they're so active on the stage. They're running around, jumping. They do not seem out of breath at all. So much control in the voice. Yeah, it's certainly a spectacle, isn't it? And of course, in the music, there are some things that I'd like to talk about. We'll do our pause here. I'm not sure how bad Eurovision copyright is, but better to be safe than sorry. If you don't want to hear my analysis, go to the timestamp. Okay, so back to the very opening. After this falsetto entry, the opening melodic line is this chromatic descent.
Welcome to the show. Let everybody know I'm done playing the game.
That's quite a statement, and it's quite macabre in feel, almost like some weird kind of festival or carnival vibes, musically speaking. That's what I'm feeling anyway. And the lyrics as well, welcome to the show. We know we're in for a spectacle, with the instrumentation we're hearing underneath.
Welcome to the show, let everybody know I'm done playing the game.
It really reminds me of Bizet's Carbon of the habanera. It's the same melodic shape and the melody as well, with this chromatic descent. Chromatic descent and very similar bass line. The quote that I mentioned in the introduction that I saw, perhaps that's the operatic reference they were talking about. Also, I noticed in the lyrics, they say, this is my bohem.
This is my bohem. So
in the music in Carmen, we get this lyric here. Coincidence? Probably not. And also La Bohème comes to mind. So right now at this point, it does seem like there are some operatic influences for sure. The stage, a nice visualization of their journey, physically climbing upwards, overcoming obstacles, in this case gravity, and the breaths here, I really like them as well. It really adds to the suspense of the music. That leads into Nemo singing at the very heights of your typical expected choristers' ranges. And there, another operatic reference. At least I think so anyway. Inspiration has come from it, the obvious one being Queen of the Night. Here, they're singing a top C. And that's the top of a soprano's expected range. So, some range on Nemo, really. Great control as well. Then comes this interlude section. The texture is reduced, so we're hearing fewer instruments, fewer things going on. The emphasis is on the piano. It's much more traditional than some of the music we've been hearing. And then this modern beat comes in, a contrast to the more traditional style of piano. Quick tempo, almost like something liquid drum and bass. More chromatic inflections there as well. Since that was the first melody that we hear, we're going to be looking out for them whenever they come. And I like their choice for obvious switches between the chest voice and the head voice, really highlighting the dichotomy between the two voice types that they're using.
I broke the code.
And what a shot there as well. But yeah, this dichotomy, perhaps it's related to how Nemo has been feeling growing up as regards identity, a conflict of interest. So we get this jump, airborne Nemo comes down into the rap section.
Yeah! Let me tell you a tale about life, for the good and the bad, better hold on tight. Who decides what's wrong, what's right, everything is balance, everything's light.
From a harmonic perspective, there are three kind of main parts here. First, the bass line, which is gradually rising up.
Let me tell you a tale about life, for the good and the bad, better hold on tight. Who decides what's wrong, what's right, everything is balance, everything's light. I got so much on my mind.
So we've got that, and then we've got their rapping. This style of rapping is kind of halfway between melodic singing, i.e. recognizable pitches, and speaking. So I'm going to call them half pitches, and Nemo's half pitches, they're also rising, just like the bass line, but at a much slower rate. So we've got the bass line coming up, Nemo's also moving up, but much slower. These two things are contrasting the other musical motifs we're hearing in the other instruments. They are not moving up, they are staying static. If we listen out for them, the same notes. It makes for a very cool musical texture, I think, which then leads up to the next section, which is this epic Hans Zimmer-esque film soundtrack music. It's very suspenseful. Rising up, we get these bright shining lights. And then he repeats that Queen of the Night style phrase, but down an octave this time, so less in your face. And that's where we got to, so I think let's carry on. Yeah, it's a very, very cool song so far. And I really like the set design. Very simple in terms of what we're seeing. This rotating plate. I think it's quite clever, a simple tool to achieve, well, what they're achieving here.
Between the O's and ones, that's where I found my kingdom come. My heart beats like a somewhere between the O's and ones. That's where I found my kingdom come. My heart beats like a drum.
That's like James Bond. Yeah, that's I think that's a really good song. I haven't seen any of the other performances, but this I can definitely see why it might have won. Yeah, alright, very cool. Well, let's go over a few more things just from that second half. I'm still amazed by how active they are on stage, yet we don't hear it in the voice. The first hint that they might even be the tiniest bit out of breath, that just comes here. In general, the control that they have with everything, it's very, very cool. So they must be quite physically fit as well, I think, for this. Moving it up and down on this quite steep incline, you know, there's no easy feat. We then got into this section that is a bit more harmonically free or even ambiguous. We can hear immediately, melodically, it's a bit more fluid. That opening on Somewhere, that's a major third he's singing. F major. Previously, the music has been cementing in our minds F minor. So the phrase might instead start. The key of the song as a whole is F minor. The first chord we hear, F minor. So this change to the major, it really stands out. And the lyrics as well. Somewhere between the O's and ones. Somewhere between the O's and ones. I might be wrong, but I think this is a very clever and literal reference to being non-binary. The binary number system being made up of zeros and ones. I hope I've got that right. Let me know if it means something completely different. And just after that, again, very suspenseful. My heart beats like a somewhere. My heart beats like a what? The line just cuts out. He doesn't finish the sentence. He slides down this thing. We get the deep brass coming in. Beats like a somewhere between. A small thing with the lyrics there, just not finishing the sentence, just to add to the suspense. Nice touch. And then. That's where I found my. Again, chromatic inflections. The song opens with chromaticism, we're aware of it, maybe we're expecting it even. It is dotted throughout the song in all these places, some more subtle than others, but overall very well done, I think. Now he's going to finish that sentence he didn't finish earlier. We get this chromatic inflection again, but only the first note in the instrument, then it transfers into his melody on this word we didn't hear before. So the chromatic inflection is now being combined with the finishing of the sentence to exaggerate both of them, I guess. My heart beats like a drum. And that bit, I said James Bond, it's very James Bond-esque. It really reminds me of Writing on the Wall, which was sung by Sam Smith, and that was in the James Bond film Spectre from 2015. Let me find that actually, just to see how similar they are. Okay, here's the opening of that song. And then Nemo song again. The fact that these songs are in the same key probably makes the connection much stronger, this immediate connection. It's almost like Nemo is singing a rhythmically augmented version of the opening strings and brass we hear in the Sam Smith song. Maybe Nemo really liked Sam Smith's music and took some inspiration. And again, onto their range. This bit, it seems so easy for them. They're singing right at the top of a chorister's register. Going up to this B flat. Usually choristers are only expected to go up to here. And yeah, then we go into this climactic finale of the piece. Can hear everything we've heard previously, such as that vocal run I just pointed out. We can hear it now in the background very quietly. An amalgamation of absolutely everything we've been hearing previously. Big ending, climactic for sure. And then the very ending a cappella. Well, there we go, Nemo, the Code. Congratulations to them for winning. Maybe I should start watching some of the other performances from this year. Alright, let's leave that one there. Thanks as always for watching, would appreciate a like and subscribe. If you enjoy my content, want to support me, join the community, vote on future polls, you can do so by joining the YouTube membership or Patreon linked below. And I will see you next time.